Boy, it has been a hot minute. Hey, it's Davey Lee Smitty back here again, and like I said, it's been a long time since I last did a live recording of a Let's Play. It's been a long time. So, since the special editions have been coming out lately, I've decided to revisit a old game that I'd done way back in the day of this channel. The original Tomba. But hey, Tomba has got a special edition, so let us get right down to it. Oh boy. It's cool that this game is getting so much love, especially since last year. So that's the special edition, which obviously you can see it has plenty of additional content for you to look into. You know, the museum, you can listen to the music, either the remastered or original versions of the music. But since it's the special edition, we're going to play through the game with the remastered tracks. And I think the Whoopee Camp did a, limited run, actually. They did a great job remastering the music for this game. So we'll listen to that as we go along here. So that's pretty much all there is to it. And you can switch versions of the soundtrack that you want to listen to, but as I said, we'll keep it with the remastered version here. All right, so it's time for our pink-haired boy to get back into action. Yes, there we go with the remastered soundtrack. Actually, before I do anything, I want to stretch the screen out. There we go. Oops. There we go. All right. So yeah, if you press the R2 button, you can switch the screen filters. You can reset, load, and save a game. So that's what a lot of remasters of games have been doing. So, you know, it has the option to where you can rewind the game and back to a point where you may have made a mistake or something like that. So say if you're about to die or, as I said, make a mistake, you can rewind the game. But I'll try my best not to resort to that. So I think I figured I would do a Let's Play of this game because obviously this game doesn't have any voice acting. You know, I mean, I wish I would be a lot more inclined to do live commentaries on games with voice acting, but, you know, actually this is on a PS5, so, by the way, because I actually, back after Armored Core 6 was released, that game has voice acting, so I figured I didn't want to ruin all that acting if I were to put live commentary on it. So I really didn't want to spoil all that. But anyway, this is Tomba we're talking about here. So here we are on the Village of All Beginnings, and wow, I immediately found the frog. So get on the frog, and you immediately trigger the event for it called Take Me Home, which we'll get to. I'm gonna try and get this pig underneath here. Come on. Come here, little piggy. Come on. Come over here. Got him. All right. Whew. Okay. Ow. Come on. Ow, you little pig. Oh, come on. That's 3 times. Come here. There we go. All right, so we get the baby pig. So that triggers the peach flower gas event, which that will be a little much later in the game. I'm gonna climb up here and land on the mailbox. Trigger the clear the fog event, which obviously we're gonna need this furious tornado here. Tomba's pockets must be so amazing if he can keep a tornado in there. And keep these pump rocks in mind, because if if you, as you saw that I stood on it for a quick second, the color of the root is like a, at first it starts off as like a yellowish orange color like that right there, but now it's like a more of a reddish orange color. So I want to step on them and make them become a reddish orange color. And it's great that Tomba 2 is going to be having its remaster coming around. But hey, that game has voice acting, so I'm probably, like I said earlier, I might not even do live commentary for that. But then again, my since I'm all by myself here, I actually have the opportunity to do live commentaries, which back in the day, since I was home by myself, even after nights of work, I was by myself, so that way I had a lot more opportunities to do live commentaries. Okay, so here we are at the fog. Just trying to open up the inventory and use the Furious Tornado to blow away the fog. And there's our first event done. Clear the fog. Pretty simple. Okay, so you're gonna want to break open these chick eggs for a little later. And I got to, before I go on, I need to step on this little pump rock. And there we go. All right, so that's everything I can get over here in this section. So now that we can head over here into the second section. There's another chick egg right here. And of course you'll be coming across these treasure chests, which obviously I can't open a lot at the moment. How did I get up there? Wow. I want to get on this side. But yeah, I mean, it's really cool to see that such a criminally underrated title is starting to get some love in this past year, since they decided to. Ow! Oh, that's great. There goes the frog. So yeah, if you're holding the frog, and if you take damage, the frog runs away. So better be careful next time. And there was another chick egg, but I can try to get down here and try to hit. Of course. That was silly of me. Hopefully the frog will go over here. There he is. Yeah. Usually the frog will appear in those little purple plants there. But who's this right here? Yeah, I see you. But keep this fellow here in mind, because we'll be seeing him fairly soon. So yeah, he's obviously telling us about the 100-year-old man who lives in his hut up ahead. But we'll get to him later. Yeah, that's who we want to know. Who are you exactly? But anyway, if you go down here, this is where we can send the frog home. Two extra lives for our trouble. Go ahead and trigger this event. It's called the AP box. So as you can see right there, that big number, that's 100,000 points. If you see the AP on the top right corner, those are adventure points. So we need 100,000 adventure points to open this box. So obviously we got a lot more to go if we're to open that box. So anyway, let's go over here. Jump on the turtle shell. And this guy over here is not going to let me past. So we can't swim. Yeah, so the swimming is not going to be... We're not going to be able to swim until much later in the game. So, nothing we can do over here just yet. But obviously, you're going to want to come over here anyway. And then this guy is going to give you some bananas. So now that we got the bananas, we're going to head over to the first part of the level. Why, you may ask? Well, you'll find out. But really, at the start of the level, there's this monkey. And he obviously... Well, what do monkeys eat? Bananas, obviously. See that chest up there? We can't open that just yet. Get over there. There you go. Okay, so we get on here to swing. Swinging is obviously very, very simple to do. Use the left or right directional buttons in order to swing. Hold them down, and then which will cause Tomba to keep flip the tree branches. And then come up here. Here's our monkey. Oh, well. Excuse you for having the pink hair. So, hungry monkey. So, he's hungry. And this is where you give him the bananas. So yeah, he's like, oh, well, thank you for giving me the bananas. So yeah, you're cool now. So this here is Charles. And after you give him the bananas, he will give you the animal dash. Very, very useful thing to have, especially this area in the game. And there's our animal dash. We're obviously going to want to have that. So yeah, as I was saying earlier, it's so great that these so criminally underrated games are getting so much love recently, especially since we've been getting releases of, say, like Croc or, you know, a lot of the other old school PlayStation 1 games as of late, which is just fantastic to see. Now, in terms of like, say, like remasters or remakes, I would love to see the Tomba games get remade, especially with some of the, you know, I mean, I doubt that's going to happen anytime soon. I mean, let alone ever. But I mean, hey, you never know what's going to happen. But still, I just love to see like these games become fully realized. You know what I mean? Anyway, here's our 100-year-old man. There's 100-year-old wise man event done. I mean, because these games are just so quirky and just so interesting, especially since this game is very colorful with their sprite art and just colorful in general. So yeah, now he's bringing up the cocoa birds, the bird eggs that we've been breaking, and the chicks that were inside. So the 100-year-old man is wanting those little cocoa eggs. So yeah, we got all 4 of them. But where, you may ask? Blah! Surprised it didn't digest them when he held them in it, when he kept them in his stomach. Maybe he actually kept that tornado in his stomach. We just didn't know it. Okay, so now we give the lowdown on what's been happening since the Coma Pig stole Tomba's grandfather's bracelet. So now the 100-year-old man's gonna give us the lowdown.
This was once a beautiful, peaceful land. to change this land into an ugly world. For some reason, the evil pigs seem to be collecting gold. I bet your grandpa's bracelet that was stolen by the Tomba pigs was made out of gold, too. The 7 evil pigs are hiding somewhere in this world. If you find them, I'm sure you'll be able to find your bracelet as well. Just remember, be very careful.
So we get a little animated cutscene with one of the only bits of voice acting in this game, from the 100-year-old man giving us the lowdown about the evil pigs. So now he gives us the lowdown about the evil pigs corrupting, using their magical powers to corrupt the continent. And of course, since the reason why the pigs stole Tomba's grandfather's bracelet is because it's made out of gold, and the evil pigs need gold to become stronger, have stronger magic. So if you want to get the bracelet back, we gotta stop the evil pigs. Okay, so now he gave us the 100-year-old key to open the 100-year-old chests, which were the yellow wooden ones that you see right there on the left. Those are the chests that we can open from now. And now he's asking us about the Dwarf Elder, which we'll find in the Dwarf Village in the next area. But we won't get to that just yet. I want to do a little bit of cleanup in here in the Village of All Beginnings before we head on over to the Dwarf Elder. So let's go and use our new 100-year-old key and open this chest right here. We get Charity Wings. Charity Wings are an item that allows you to go to a place that you've already visited, but obviously that's no good to me at the moment. So hold on to them. And hey, who's this fellow right here? Ah, so this must be the fellow that we talked to earlier. So this is Jan of the Hidden Village. So the deal with Jan is that he likes to play hide and go seek. So we just got to find him from the different areas in the game. So we got to do that a few times in order to be completely done with our little game of hide and go seek. And he goes through the spiked bushes without even breaking a sweat. Okay, so I can do a little bit of stuff right here. I can grab some of these items over here, get some more adventure points. And there's a couple more stuff over here. And there's a 100-year-old chest and a couple more adventure points. I'll go and grab all this. Vitality max +1. So now we got 5 health now, which obviously is very useful. Ow! Whatever. Leap of faith. Haha. And here's the 100-year-old chest I talked about earlier, and of course I missed it. No problem. If we open this chest right here, we get the 100-year-old bell. So obviously, we can use this item to get back to the 100-year-old man in a flash. Alright, so that's all I can do in that area. And if you talk to him while you're not at full health, he can heal your health. So, if you need some little healing, you can always go back to the 100-year-old man to heal yourself up. Excuse me. Alright, so now that that area is done for now, we can go over to the next area,